All right, guys, this is for Batgirl Season 1, Episode 2. I must love torturing myself for you guys. Well, um, I, uh, I don't like Kate at all. Um, she is, I would say she's drama, but God, she's just fake drama to me. Um, she's just so fake. I I don't buy the actress who I don't buy Ruby Rose playing Kate. She's just so fake. Everything about her is fake. Um at least in this episode, like nothing about her felt real. Um like the whole, like, everybody at the family's having a dinner table and then she just blurts out that the sister's alive, that it's Alice, and like, I understand that you have to have your story go from A to B to C, but go from A to C and she's the one that's just pushing B out of the way. Like, God, I can't stand her. Like, it almost reminds me of in Star Trek Discovery Season 1 when I hated Michael Burnham. And that's how this character feels. I really hate her. I I don't like the character, and I hope they change it, or I hope she changes or gets better or can crack a smile or a laugh or something, cuz damn it, she's so monotone, and she, like, I hope she gets a cold so that, like, her voice will quiver or something. Like, just change your voice. Like, don't walk in the room with the same, like, it reminds me of like that Darth Vader shirt where it's like the moods of Darth Vader, where it's like the same damn picture in everyone, and that's her, and acting range and everything. She doesn't ever change, and I can't stand her in this episode. And the waffles thing, God damn it! Tell her waffles. Damn it! Damn it! Like, the thing is, and I understand, like, they went back and, like, they had a flashback to why that makes sense. I I wish they would have done that before she went up and said waffles, because at least then you could follow the character. And I think that's my problem with the storyline for everything, is they don't, like, they're not fluid in their storytelling. They they do something out of sequence and then they expect the audience to follow you, and you're kind of lost, and it takes a minute for you to catch back up, and that's not good storytelling. So for me, I'm like, what the fuck is waffles? What? That's so stupid. And so it wasn't until they actually did the flashback, and by that time you kind of lost me already, and I didn't give a shit about waffles. You know, it's like, that's pretty sad when it's like you lose a fat man on waffles. Like, what? You know, so I learn how to write a fucking story, because bless their hearts, bless their hearts. So the thing about it is that was pretty much all my nitpick, because everything else was pretty much mediocre, forgettable, which I think is an average Batgirl thing, is forgettable. The thing I did like, though, I like the stepsister in the clinic. I think she's good. I think her acting style. I forgot to mention that in the first episode review. I thought she was good. Nothing too memorable in that one, but in this one, I felt like she did a really good performance. I hope she's a standout character. I think her and Luke are really good standout characters. I think they really do the world that they're in credit, because the world that they're in is not impressive. So I thought she was really standout in this episode. I hope the character It reminds me of early Felicity, how they kind of gave her something to do, but she grows to be a bigger piece, and I hope that's the case here. Um, so the highlight, and I felt that this was very comic booky, was the underwater scene with Alice and Batwoman. I loved that scene. I hated the episode, don't like the series, but I loved that scene visually and what it meant symbolically. And just when Alice wakes up and she sees Batwoman, and there's that recognition, and the hands go up and kind of touches her face, and there's that recognition, almost like an understanding. I loved that moment. I felt like that right there, if they could give us more moments like that, I feel like the show will do all right if they can do stuff like that, because that right there was powerful, very powerful. And then when the bullet hit the gas tank and it exploded and both of them flew away underwater, that right there, very powerful, like very cool. So I hope they continue to do stuff like that, because in an underwhelming episode, that was something that was very memorable. So I liked that. So anyway, those are my thoughts on episode 2. So let me know what you guys think. So all right, keep on geeking on, guys.